Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex. I do hope everyone can hear me. Um, let's see. I'm going to actually, believe it or not, I'm all set. I think I have everything that I need. I know, once in a lifetime, right? Okay. I am all set up. Yes. Okay. Hello, Mo Shannon, Annie Bullard, Gina Suchi. Uh, Chosen one, yes, Dari Wiley, Marcy Foreman, hello. And hi to Lydia Washington, Jessica Jose, Nubian Queen, hello. Hi, Joan Commonwealther, Mo Shannon, Gwendolyn Daniels, hello, Stephen Black, and Raven 299. Raven, weren't you 399 last week? Are they marking you down? I wouldn't take that if I was you. You tell them you're worth every bit of 500. Don't let them mark you down to 299. And let's see. Let me see. Annie Bullard, Dari Wiley. Hello to Church Nelly. Lucy Wynn, Mascara. Etney Green, Pat Pointer. Um, let's see. Alita Portress, Aura Restrepo, and Gwendolyn Daniels, Kenneth Doug, Clara Caldone. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'll tell you one thing I almost neglected to do, but I'm going to remedy that right now. You guys have got to see the latest Stephen Black. You have got to see the latest. It is so cool. As a matter of fact, it's a bit reminiscent of another of my favorites, but let's see here. I'm going to share that with you directly. Oh man, talk about cool. I love this. Uh, it is a real pearl clutcher. Okay, as you know, the Cambridges are like in it to win it, right? So at this point, they are going to do whatever it takes to win over the masses. So, in order to do that, sometimes you have to try to identify with, certain sectors of the population, especially when they're trying to put them on boats and planes and fly them out of the UK, right? Well, am I building up the suspense? Well, the Duchess of Cambridge, as you know, she is one of the most adaptive creatures that you've ever seen. I mean, let's face it, when the time came for them to impress people, that the Cambridges not find some kind of way to show that they have hidden talents. Like, for instance, when the Duchess of Cambridge pulled off that stunt of hers, the Phantom of Westminster Abbey. Oh man, I tell you, those jazz hands came in handy. But of course, the entire time she was thinking about the Duchess of Sussex. So that being said, uh, let us just get to the point. So, in order to make sure that people of color know that she can identify with them, Stephen Black has found an old photo of hers where they were trying to do some research. Anyway, there it is. Um, this is what they considered for their trip to the Caribbean. Had she worn this hair, I am convinced I am convinced that they would not have lost half the Commonwealth. All she would have needed was to have this hair, and the Commonwealth would be secure. But without this hair, I'm afraid half the Commonwealth is going goodbye. So, thank you, Stephen Black, for that amazing photo that you found. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had to fly in a stylist to get it just right. And I hear that it's the same one who helped the Queen during the period of Black Lives Matter, if you recall. Yeah. So anyway, whoever it is, they really know how to snatch some hair. And anyway, great job, whoever. Now that's what you call committed. When you're in it to win it. You know what I mean? It's feast or famine. So yeah, she's down with it. She's down with it. She's very fly. So yesterday, you guys may have seen this on the Twitter, but I forgot to share it, so I'm sharing it with you today. But that very casual but yet smart look that the Duchess of Sussex wears from time to time, especially when she needs to look somewhat formal but not overly dressy. Well, you can see she's wearing Cartier, and the Cartier, I guess you would call that a choker or necklace. And then there, of course, is the tank watch, and there is the bracelet. Now, there's two schools of thoughts on the tank watch. I believe she has either a white gold or perhaps platinum. I forget which, but where the first what's really sweet is that the first time the Duchess of Sussex really made good money and she realized that she had arrived, she purchased herself the Cartier tank watch, which coincidentally the Princess of Wales, Princess Diana, also owned a Cartier tank watch. So when the brothers divided the jewelry that belonged to the late Princess of Wales, the People's Princess, Harry kept the tank watch. So the gold tank watch, I believe, was Diana's watch, and I think the silver or platinum or whatever, the white metal watch that the Duchess wear is the one that she purchased when she first realized, hey, I'm making some good money now. I'm going to treat myself. So there you have it. But yeah, that is a very, very smart watch. And she looks great. Um, and I love, of course, the nice touch with the rolled up sleeve. Just a couple of turns there. Uh, Let me see. Oh yeah, I need to do that thing about let's see. Let me make sure. Now that thing I did yesterday, is that still working to keep the trolls out? I'm not sure. Let me know if it's not working. But do I need to do something about the trolls again today or does that just stay on? We'll have to find out, right? So let me know because I'm not sure. I think maybe perhaps I just saw a troll. I can't be sure. But I tell you what, let me start looking right now. Um, I'll see if I can remedy that because I remember what I did yesterday, but let me see if I can make that work again today. But yeah, that was very, very effective. Let's see. Didn't Harry get Diana's engagement ring and he get well, you know what? I'm not sure how that worked. I know that Harry did not want the ring for himself, and that he, well, at least I'm told that he insists that William the Magnificent keep it. So let's see if I can do something about the trolls. Hmm. Huh. Let me see what I did yesterday. Oh man, I don't remember what I did. But whatever it was, it worked, didn't it? It did work. So let's see. Yeah, so Woody is a troll, I think. Yes, Woody Wood is a troll. So go to my settings. Hmm. Oh man, I don't remember what I did yesterday. Or maybe this is someone who actually has what do you call it? Has subscribed. So I think I know what I did. Let me do this. Let me do this. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Uh, let's see. No, I ain't got it. I thought I had it, but I ain't got it. I don't have game. Let's see. I don't know what I did yesterday, but let me see what you guys are saying here. Yes, call out the trolls. Call them out. We got to call out the trolls. We have to dispatch the trolls. Okay, so I'm going to try one more time and see if I can do what I did yesterday. And then after that, I am all set with my slides and everything, which is miraculous. Oh, subscribers only. I just found it. I just found it. Um, okay, subscribers only. All right. And oh, I found the slow mode. I found the slow mode. I don't think we need it, but if we do, just remind me to go to customization. Okay, I think I have it. So I think we are done with the trolls. Now I know how I did it. I had to go to customization. All right, got it, you guys, twice in a row. Okay. All right, I love it. I love it. Okay, I think that should take care of the trolls. Subscribers only. All right. All right. I love when it works out. I love that. Okay. Um, so let's take a look at the outfit once again, shall we? So Meghan Markle is elegant in business attire as she visits Amsterdam nonprofit. The Duchess of Sussex coached young students on entrepreneurship with Project Fearless. You know, and I love the fact that this outfit gives her a casual look with just an air of authority. The very neutral tone, I think that helps to keep her quite approachable. A bold color would have been completely unsuitable for this situation. And notice how her jacket, her blazer, sports coat, just kind of subtly stands out against the backdrop of those very neutral tones. Win-win for the Duchess of Sussex. So let's see. Okay, you guys, I figured that out. I'm so glad. All right, so that's enough from that. So, you guys, let me give you fair warning. Let me give you fair warning. Um, I was thinking about something today, and I just want to do a little break beat so we can get there. And you probably saw it on the thumbnail, but hit it, Annie. So I think that we'll probably only be about an hour today. But there you have it. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stole attention from Prince William and Kate Middleton. It happened before with Princess Diana. So that is a article from April 20th, 2021. And just a reminder, you guys, just a reminder, look at the outfits that they have on. That garish green outfit that the Duchess of Cambridge is wearing, she wore that 1 week before the Duchess of Sussex wowed people with that aquamarine blue, is it? Can you believe that? They wore those outfits just 1 week apart. That's what I love about that photo. I have to remind people 1 week apart. The Cambridges went to Ireland. I don't know what the people of Ireland has ever done to them, but they had gone to Ireland and Kate pulled out that garish green dress, which, yes, I was about to quote you, Ronnie, that horrid ecosystem of a dress that seems to have a complete ecosystem unto itself. Ooh, ooh, you can hear all kind of tropical birds and all kind of animals and wild the constant drizzle of the rainforest all in one dress compared to that very cool, crisp color that the Duchess of Sussex is wearing. Okay. And then, of course, the next one, just to whet your appetite, Royal Battle. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry beat Kate and William in popularity contest. Well, we don't like to say that there's a popularity contest, but let's suppose there is, right? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been declared the most popular royals couple of 2022 already. But why is this? Because people like them. People like them. The people that follow the Cambridges only follow the Cambridges for the sake of hating on the Sussexes because the tabloids have instructed them that they need to hate. Doesn't take much. Hate is so easy and it comes so cheap. But take a look at this Adelaide Cottage, and there's Windsor Castle. So the Cambridges, and warning, I smell hypocrisy. I smell a PR stunt. So the Cambridges are moving to Adelaide Cottage, a four-bedroom, I believe it's like a Queen Anne style um, little mini mansion, very elegant, very posh. What's interesting is that you can't find any really good, clear photos of the place. Everything seems to be from a distance. But take a look there. There's the Cambridges. They're going to move into this four-bedroom. I'm going to say it's a Queen Anne style cottage. Um, but I think it's kind of like a Victorian Queen Anne style, if you know what I mean. But the Queen Anne style has the gables and all that frilly stuff. But yeah, so that's my opinion of the type of architecture that is presented. Angela Thomas says, Baron, I think Wheels and Kate were on ending their tour in Ireland the same day Harry and Meghan were doing their farewell tour in the UK. Yes, I can recall, but I just know that it was approximately a week apart that those two outfits were presented to the world. And I will never forget the fact that she wore that outfit. And then Megan was like, pow, check this out. I mean, come on, come on. That was quite the look. That was quite the look. The smoky eye, the cherry lips, and of course that beautiful, beautiful dress. So there you have it. Okay. Um, let me take that away. And okay, and Sharpie's 205 said, there is a very strange and curious gravitation of royalists, anti Meghan crowd, and MAGAs to Amber H trial. I wonder about that. I wonder about that. Why is that so? Okay. And then there's that house is for Kate and the kids, and for William to drop by now and again, Patricia Nixon says. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Kenneth Doug says, Baron, when you allow people to come on and express their thoughts, you will invite Church Nelly. I would love for you and other guests to have a conversation debate. Well, actually, Kenneth Doug, I don't know if you know this or if you're aware, but what was it, Monday? I actually had some phone calls, and we're going to do that again real soon. But right now, I'm using my small PC, and it's difficult for me to, I guess, navigate my way through that. So when I'm able to use my larger desktop computer, then I say, yay, we need to do that again. And we'll probably do that Monday. I'm thinking Monday or perhaps even Saturday may be a good day for that. But yes, we shall do that where you guys will be able to voice your opinions and thoughts directly to the Sussex squad. So, yes, yes. Um, yes, Catherine Clark, I did see that. I did see that. Um, the Russia allegedly bombed a train load of food that was destined for someplace in Ukraine. Jose Andreas posted. There's even a video that shows the aftermath of the destruction, and only one of the rail cars was completely destroyed. I mean, the food is like all over the place. But Jose Andreas vows that that will not stop them from their very vital and important work. Thank you for your comment. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I noticed that before I started, I had this. Thank you, Audrey Teschner. Let me read your super chat. Evening, all squad family and moderators. Love, respect from South Africa. Thank you, Audrey Teschner, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. All right. Didn't want to miss that one, so I made sure I scrolled back to it. Okay. Um, okay. Next. So, um, this is middle class Kate Middleton. Why do I say middle class? Take a look at this. A four-bedroom house with no servants. A four-bedroom house with no servants. Now, this is my theory. This is my theory. Listen to me when I say this. The Cambridges are pulling a stunt, and that stunt is to pretend to try to pass themselves off as middle class Willie and middle class Katie with their middle class family in their very posh middle class um, unattached home. That's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. They are trying to pull the middle class card. Beverly wants to say hi to a few people. Hi, Beverly. They're trying to pull the middle class card. This is such a big load of Boulder Dash. I don't know how else to put it, but this is crap. This is so fake and phony. This is a publicity stunt. Now I know they have a new PR guy, right? The woman from the BAFTA award had some kind of family emergency or something like that. But yeah, between the two of them and whoever, amen to that, whoever has helped them orchestrate this coup. But this is what they're doing. They are trying to portray themselves as the middle class Cambridges with that middle class Duchess Kate Middleton. So does this look like something that you would suspect a middle class woman, an English Rose who happens to be of the middle class? Is this how they usually commute to work? So that's Amber Hall, and Amber Hall is the little country pile that the Cambridges moved into after they married. Um, they spent a fortune to remodel this house. And of course, this is their country home because most families in the United Kingdom have a city home, unattached, of course, and then they have a country home. Well, to be fair, their city place, Kensington Palace, is attached to the rest of the palace. They have a huge apartment, which is probably larger than Amber Hall, that they live in Kensington Palace. So that's property number one and two, Amber Hall and Kensington Palace. Now, I thought about this and I recall the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge top housekeeper has suddenly quit as the job became too demanding, according to a UK report. Sadie Rice, 35, packed in her £35,000 a year, or at the time it was approximately 60,000 US dollar. Anyway, she packed in her £35,000 a year job when asked to move with them to Norfolk to the Amber Hall, from Amber Hall to Kensington Palace, reports The Sun. A source at the Queen's nearby Sandringham estate said Sadie's a hard worker, but the job demands got too much for her. They wanted her to spend more time at Kensington Palace, and her work as increasingly all the time, she wasn't having a normal life outside of work. Sadie's serving her notice, and it seems nothing will change her mind. It's their loss. So, Lazy Katie, like right there, it says, yikes. Kate Middleton called lazy by the Queen, nicknames her the Duchess of Doolittle. And guess what? We don't know that for sure, but I tell you what, The palace has never, ever disputed the moniker of Lazy Katie or Doolittle Duchess. The palace has never, ever spoke out and said, oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. She's a hard worker just like anybody else. Well, you can't really say that with a straight face now, can you? So they have never, ever disputed anything about her being dubbed as Lazy Katie or Duchess of Doolittle. But yeah, so they drove away the head housekeeper because they were working her too hard and they wanted her to go from one house to the other. And I could assure you, she wasn't traveling by helicopter. So, right there, Workshy Will and Duchess Doolittle booed as they meet Brussels supporting French politicos on Friday. They were booed. And that was back in 2017. Kate Middleton was called lazy and unbecoming by Queen Elizabeth before Duchess married Prince William. Again, the palace has never, ever disputed those name tags for her. That's what they called her. And for a time, it was actually sticking to her like glue. So let's see. Kim Hutton says Kate has no class. She is a pathetic little social climber trained by her air hostess mother that is desperate for her daughter to be queen, regardless of how unhappy fake Kate is. Um, I'm not going to disagree with that. As you know, they referred to her and Pippa. They call them the Wisteria sisters because just like the wisteria vines, they were climbing up the trellis, trying to make it to the top of their respective classes. And so I think Kate has been quite successful thanks to the air hostess. Okay, Lynn says Harry and Meghan are several steps ahead of Baldy and Katie. They would have a hard time tracking Meghan and Harry. Amen to that. So, okay, let's move on. And there she is, the air hostess, finger licking Carol. Now, if you're wondering where Kate gets it from, Kate Middleton's mom, Carol, bombards staff with 71 emails a day and docks their pay for going to the dentist. Disgruntled former Party Pieces employees claimed Miss Middleton would shun those who disagreed with her. So this was back in April of 2019. This story came out. Um, yeah, so well, I think my new name for Carol is Ma Middleton. Ma Middleton, like Ma Barker or Parker Barker. Well, anyway, that's Ma Middleton. So Ma Middleton, the former air hostess, apparently was, for lack of a better word, quite the slave driver with her employees, and all that while, of course, the future Duchess of Cambridge had little or nothing to do but, I don't know, buy clothes and go out to the clubs, something like that. Audrey Teschner says they would have helped Baron. Late, that is, Kate and William does nothing. They privileged, um, all tax funded. And let me see, Harry and Meghan is self-made people with their own money they giving and aren't receiving. I think that is. Thank you so much for your comment, Audrey. And let me go here. Carmen says they are separating and she is moving closer to her parents. Why isn't the UK people angry about the cost for another home? Meghan and Harry paid back the UK for Frogmore. Well, and you know what? Kate Middleton's mom, Ma Carroll, could definitely, or I'm sorry, Ma Middleton, Ma Middleton and Papa Middleton, they could definitely afford to pay for that additional home necessary for the future queen and the kids. If that is the case, I mean, we don't know for sure that that they are separated. So if there is an alleged separation, it would only make sense that they would have that four-bedroom home, which I'm going to take another look at that one if I can. If I do have a better aerial view of that house. I will share it with you. But the curious thing about the house is there's the main house, but there seems to be a some type of cottage attached to the back of it or on the same grounds just behind it. And if my guess is correct, I believe that would be where the servants would stay. So the servants won't have to stay under one roof. And by the way, you guys, let me go back and share something with you. This image of Amber Hall, if I may. Um, Let me take that away. Um, there it is. So there's Amber Hall. Now you see on the right side, there's a conservatory. See the little glass room on the right? There is an L shape to that building. The building is shaped like the letter L. And so there's a whole back wing that is almost as extends almost as far back as the house is wide. So the house is shaped like the letter L. That house is much larger than it appears. I finally saw an aerial view of it. And at that point, I realized that the house is a great deal larger than what you see there. So, in order to maintain the symmetry of the house, whenever an addition was added, I don't know if that was the Cambridges or if it happened before the Cambridges, but that house is much larger than it appears to be. So, with that being said, when you take a look at, oh, did I get ahead of myself here? I think I did. But when you take a look at the Adelaide Cottage, there it is. There is another property behind it. There's a completely different style, different color. So yes, that may be a four-bedroom family home, but I think it's a little larger in scale because I mean, after all, where would the servants stay? So I think that there's more to that house than what appears. It's just that the other house or quarters or cottage is not attached to the main house. So, got a super chat from Shard. Is these the same two people who lost half the Commonwealth and all the Queen's blood money? I know she's pissed. Well, Sean, let's try to think about this. How upset could she possibly be? I mean, after all, um, it's not like she don't know those two people that she sent on an all expense paid vacation to lose half the Commonwealth. I mean, the Queen is a sweet old lady, one who is known for her patience. Okay, she might be a little pissed. Let's ask her again. If you guys don't recognize that picture, that is the usual image of the Queen that you'll find on about half of the hate channel thumbnails. For some reason, they love that image of the Queen, and they always have it opposite Meghan with her hand cupped over her mouth from um, Suits, and then that picture of Harry where he breaks down on the stage. That is Wait a minute. How does she feel? Let's try that one more time. Got it? Oh man, that's messy. Okay, we got Carmen became a new member. Carmen Kepia, is that right? Has become a new member. Thank you so much for being a member of Royal Sussex. And thank you, Sean, for the super chat. And happy Wednesday to you. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, so there we are, Amber Hall. And that is the maid the housekeeper that they overworked, right? Let's see. The real Adelaide Cottage is unmarked on the map. It is adjacent to and east of the Home Park Golf Course, Bridle Path, in Windsor Great Park. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I neglected to find it. Well, you know what? I saw the aerial view, but I don't think um yeah, I don't have the aerial view of it, but I believe that there's another structure just behind it. Now, either those are the mews where they used to keep the horses or something like that, but I'm thinking it's got to be servants' quarters. So when they say four-bedroom home, no servants, technically that may be correct, but I think the servants would stay just behind. So here's another attempt at being the middle class Middleton. Now, this photo is untouched. Look at William's teeth. Look at his teeth. Kate has enough sense to go, she's a public person. She has enough sense to go and get hers touched up. William, not so much. So if you guys think that anybody has like taken license with his image and yellowed his teeth, uh-uh. That is how he wears them. The future king of England is maintaining a fine Windsor tradition. Okay. Tamikia Green says the queen in that picture looks like she this is thinking some kind of wickedness and saying, I got something in store for you too. Let's check it out again. The first time I used this, I forgot who said it scared the crap out of them, but I can because it is very loud. It is very, very loud. I can't believe it's not butter. I remember that commercial. Somebody's dating themselves today. Lydia Washington says he is so vain that he does not care about bad teeth. He still thinks he is fine with yellow teeth. I can't believe it's not butter. Okay, so let me take Her Majesty away again. So September of 2020. And just so you guys know, I'm just setting the record straight because I think that there is an attempt by the Cambridges to try to pull this middle class stunt on the um, the Sussexes. I believe that they are going to try to perpetuate this idea that they are the ones that are truly in touch with people. This is all in preparation for their North American tour. I think that's what is going on here. So take a look at this. This is the old attempt. September 2020, there's the Sussexes sitting on the bench. I believe they were talking about the up and coming election. October of 2020, guess who? There's the Cambridges with their own bench. March 2021, there's Archie and our Duchess on the beach. Well, April of 2021, guess who? There is Kate and the kids on the beach, even using that. I believe the Cambridges use the sepia tone, if I believe that's what you call it, whereas the actual image of Archie and the Duchess and Beau was actually a black and white photo that has been colorized by someone in the squad. So there you have cosplay Kate, and of course, the rest of the family over on the other side. Of course, kids have nothing to do with it, but there they are. Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And there again, Copy Kings strikes again. The Duchess had that moment with the kids on the floor some time ago, and look at the Cambridges. Look at them, because they are just your typical middle class family. And it doesn't mean anything that the future king and queen gets down on the floor with the kids, especially if they saw the Sussexes do it first. All right. And there is middle class Kate Middleton doing one of her favorite things, bringing a photographer along, taking her bag of snacks, stilettos, and one of her Sunday go meeting dresses so that she could hop in the helicopter and go and help at a local charity. Of course, most people at that charity appear to help others by wearing stilettos and a white dress. And of course, you just put some gloves on and start moving empty boxes so that everybody knows that you are just like everybody else. Thank you for for your super chat. And thank you, Margarita Maxwell, for the super sticker. And happy Wednesday to you. And thank you ever so much for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, let's move on with our receipts. Okay, as I mentioned before, Kate is a huge fan of using that 8 million-pound helicopter. And there she is with her knapsack, but she's not going to sleep over. She's taking her bag of popcorn and her crisp and her fruit roll-ups and everything because yay, she gets to use that 8 million-pound helicopter. Um All right, carbon footprints. I love that title. There they are. The two eco warriors, as the tabloids go after the Sussexes. I remind people whenever and wherever I have the opportunity that it's actually the Cambridges that are helping to fill the air with carbon day after day after day. They use that helicopter like some people use their SUV. And if they're not on the helicopter, they're on a private plane. And when there's time to pull another publicity stunt, they will have one of the airlines, one of the cheap airlines there, they will fly a empty commercial aircraft 100 and something miles so that the Cambridges can hop on with their kids and jet off as though the plane is full of other passengers, which we later found out was not the case. Look at Ma Middleton. She is really either that or she just got something done. Let me see. Hello, Iffy, is it? Copy Kate, copy paste everything Meghan Sparkle wears and working ethics. But she gets it wrong because she ain't got it. Hashtag she ain't got it. Thank you, Black Queen, for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And thank you for being a member. Happy Wednesday to you. And again with the copy and paste, the royal couple brought homemade chocolate brownies and granola bars from Kensington Palace's kitchens. Not that she made it herself, but from their kitchens, the common kitchen, I suppose, for volunteers coordinating the relief effort. Again, copying that time that the Duchess of Sussex was on the Oceania tour and she baked homemade banana bread for the family that they met, a family that they were discussing the perils of the drought that they were having in Australia at the time. So Copy and Kate Pace decided, I can do that. This is all a PR stunt, folks. This is all a PR stunt. And if you're hate watching right now, please go back and tell your overlords that Royal Sussex, aka Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, um, who is secretly operating this channel, according to Dan Wooten. And no, not Dan Wooten, but according to Thomas Markle Jr., you tell them that I said that this is all a publicity stunt, a pretense, so that people might actually believe that that's just the middle class Cambridges. They are not the future futures. They do not have four homes. Repeat after me. They do not have four homes. They do not have a private helicopter or a fleet of Range Rovers and access to private jets. That is all in the public's imagination. Uh, I'm trying to help them out because if I can land that PR job, then I can get a chance to expose this stuff.
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
sometimes it's that's more than financial.
Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So, I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
sometimes it's that's more than financial.
Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So,
Yes, so now take That's Kate's secret to maintaining order: nannies. If you notice, the nannies, and there are a bunch of them. You know what I call this photo here on the right? The flowers in the attic. That's what I call that photo. Flowers in the attic. Um, it just kind of reminds me of the flowers in the attic for some reason. But this is how Kate does it. This is how she maintains. Is she has a staff. This is how well, not just Kate, but the Cambridges, they have a staff. The middle class Middletons have a staff, and so even though they're buying this additional house or have planned to move into this additional house, um, they of course, oh, am I seeing that there's no sound? Let me verify that. Oh, okay, I see the sound is working. Okay. um okay, yeah. Yeah, there is sound. Refresh your page. Thank you, Lucy Wynn. Yeah, if you don't hear any sound, you need to refresh your page. Sometimes that happens. Okay, there we are. Thank you, Lucy Wynn. Okay. And let me make that larger again. But yes, they have a team of nannies. This is how it's done. This is what the middle class Middleton, actually, the middle class Cambridges do. They use nannies. See that? That is their secret. This is how it's done. So there is this ploy by the Cambridges to convince people that by moving into this four bedroom house with no servants, there is, I believe, a structure behind the house where the servants will stay. They just won't be under the same roof. This is all just a little game. I really do believe that the servants is just merely a stone's throw away. Now, the other thing is, this is why I have this theory: middle class Kate. Middle class Kate Middleton, when she took her official portrait, notice that she referenced the portraits of Queen Elizabeth, her mother, all the way back to Queen Victoria, in order to try to show some link to the past. Oh, by the way, if look at that, notice that her official portrait airbrushed. Notice the photo on the left. Somebody forgot to pay that invisible contract fee. Somebody forgot to pay the invisible contract fee. That one they neglected to airbrush. And you can see there is a vast difference between an official photo and that of the tabloids, and one that is like, I believe that one was taken by Reuters or something like that. Anyway, I don't think it was one of the palace photographers or anything like that. So that's why that photo looks so much more authentic compared to that official portrait. Thank you, B. Thomas, for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. But yeah, this is all a publicity stunt. This is what Queen Victoria used to prove that she could identify with the rest of the public. Now, remember, France at that time, France had just gone through the revolution. When was the French Revolution? France became a republic, what, in 1789, was it? Or 1799, 1789? Anyway, the idea that the royal houses of Europe were collapsing was not lost on Queen Victoria. So she required that they have these very middle class, although smartly turned out, but middle class portraits created for herself and her family. So this is what the Cambridges are doing. They are using the middle class card. But when I say but, Kate has come a long way from those late night black cab moments. One of my favorite images to yank out of nowhere, that is Kate on one of her late night romps in London in her youth. Um, I would love if they would have like snapped that photo just as the cab's driver like slams on the brakes. That would have been fun. But yeah, I'm going to call them out on this. This is all a publicity stunt. This is all a publicity stunt. So now that they are moving into a 4 bedroom home, look at a waving. Now that they have moved into a 4 bedroom home, are they really going to live a true middle class life? Are they going to give up the £8 million helicopter that the Queen purchased for them? As a matter of fact, you know what? I think I am going to open this one up. I'm going to open this one up. I think we if anybody wants to express their thoughts about my theory, I'm going to do this. I'm going to open it up for you all. So if you all want to share your thoughts, even though I wasn't prepared to do this today, but I am going to go ahead and open this up because I would like to hear your opinions on the matter. Especially since we figured out how to block those trolls, it'd be so much better. So let me see if I can. Um, Let me see. Okay. Pin message. There we go. I'm going to open it up. So if anybody, oh, there we go. Got one. Got one. There we go. Come on. Come on. I'm going to open it up. So hello, Ronnie. How are you? How are you?
Hey, Baron, greetings. As per usual, great show. Sending some love and warm wishes to the squatties. Um, this listen, I find them reprehensible to begin with, the Cambridges, I should say. But this using the middle class as a PR stunt, I mean, this goes beyond the pale. They're not middle class, and for them to be pretending that they're middle class is an insult. They're not middle class and they're of privilege. And with that being said, there's nothing wrong with that, but just use your privilege to help those behind. Send that elevator down. And they refuse to do that at every turn. They're using the struggles of everyday people to elevate themselves, to make themselves look good. It's really disgusting.
Well, thank you, Miss Ronnie. You know what? I love that. Oh, is that? I think you had to turn your sound down.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. But that's okay. Or is that me? But anyway, the thing about sending the sound. Oh, is that you, Catherine? Is that your sound? Can you turn it down?
I don't know.
Because
What do you think?
I've got my sound turned off.
Is that
Karen,
better?
Okay. I'm wondering. Oh, you know what? That's me. That's me. No, it's not. No, it's not
Okay.
me. It's not
Okay.
me. But yeah, it's. Let me. Okay, let me try this. Okay, but then I can't hear you guys.
Yeah, see, that doesn't.
Darren, I said everything I had to say. You
Okay.
know, when you are in a position to help other people, just send the elevator down. Don't decorate the elevator. Don't try to pretend that nobody's not getting on there. Just send it down in some way. You know, that one photograph of Kate, picking up boxes and stilettos and stuff like that. I mean, it's really disgusting. But what bothers me even worse is that people buy that. Like when you
Hmm.
want to be of service, you're gonna wear couture to go help a soup kitchen or something like that. And these people, they just swallow it, hook, line, and sinker. It's really very sad. It's a sad state of affairs all over. But Baron, let me let you go so you can continue with this amazing show. And again, much love to the squatties. Squatties, please hit that like. It protects the channel. Please hit that like. This man is working hard for all of us. That's the least we can do. And with that, Baron, on with the show. I love you all, squatties. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Ronnie.
Thank you,
Catherine,
love.
what say you?
Um, I'm, who are we talking? Am I on?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm really upset because they say all they could do is a wave and a smile. Well, the Queen gave money to Ukraine. How is it that she could give money and they can't?
Well,
I don't
you
make
know
that
what?
don't make sense.
People are saying that the Queen giving money was only in response to the Sussexes being the first to make a statement and the first, I believe they were the first to donate money, but if it
Yeah,
wasn't
they
for
were.
that cause, it was for something else. But it has been, I guess, typical at this point for the Sussexes to make donations. It's expected. They usually make donations. That is something that is very rare. And the British tabloids even pointed out at the time, in a rare move, the Queen has donated money for Ukraine, an unspecified amount. And then I think I heard someone say a substantial amount. But it is rare that they do that. And the Queen, again, the Queen can never pull off this middle class stunt, but she wants to seem more engaged and more in touch, especially when she's sitting on top of the mother of all fortunes. But yeah, the little smile and the wave thing is an insult. And as per usual, William, whatever he had on the inside, it came out of his mouth. And he doesn't really have like a good gauge. He doesn't read the room. So he doesn't know that some of those things can be offensive. And nobody, I think, tells him the difference until after he reads it in the Daily Mail, which is in the pocket of the helicopter, as we've seen on another photo. So, how was your day?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Keep
You
it.
got big plans for today?
No plans.
Oh,
No
okay.
plans today.
All right. So, you're not going to go and hop in your helicopter and go to Tesco's?
Oh, heck no.
but, but
If I
I'm
had one, I'd
assuming,
come over. I'd come
right.
over to
I'm
your
assuming
house.
we're all middle class, and that's what we do. We just hop in a helicopter
Yeah, that's
and we
right.
go
I'll
to the
just come
picnic
visit
place.
you for 10, 15 minutes. Just for 10, 15 minutes, I'll get in my helicopter.
Okay. All right. Well,
Have a,
thank you for sharing with us.
you're welcome. And I love you all. Thank you,
Oh, thank
squatties.
you, Catherine. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex.
Bye.
Bye now. Okay. Anybody else want to hop in, or shall I continue? Anybody? Okay. Then let me continue. All right. So there it is. There are the Cambridges sitting amongst the everyday people, because after all, they themselves are just the working class Cambridge Middleton family. Baron, all this being spiteful to the Sussexes to show Harry what he's missing, that he can have all this too, but leave that wife and kids and get an English rose. That was the message when they first left Mary H. But at this point, I think that the Cambridges are really trying to capture that, I guess, Sussex magic, if you will. This is all smoke and mirror. And when I thought about it today, I was thinking, well, actually, last night I was thinking about it. I really felt a need to highlight this because I think this is all just a ploy. That new PR guy that they have, which by the way, a lot of us have blocked him on Twitter. Now, there has been a conversation on Twitter about blocking people that we don't know. And that's because they can see our conversations. Now, deliberately, I don't say a lot on Twitter. I post a lot of funny memes and stuff like that, but I don't say a lot. I don't say things that can be used against myself and, more importantly, against the Sussexes. That I try to avoid. So, but they're trying to catch us out. Let's see. Black Queen says, I can't believe that man acted like a peasant, accepting scraps from Willie. A smile and a wave from a billionaire when people are starving, homeless, and dying. Disgusting. Exactly. Exactly. And then the guy's trying to help. Oh well, sometimes that's better than. I know it's not. Bring money. Bring money. Okay. So let's look at one of the other visits that Kate made back on November 7th, 2019. Emotional visit, Kate Middleton and Prince William humbled as they meet Grenfell and terror attack victims. Can you imagine? Could you imagine if the Duchess of Sussex had shown up with her hair that big to an occasion? And look at how she's smiling on a very somber occasion. That is, Does she have any clue how inappropriate this is? Has no one told her stop smiling so much? I mean, the poor girl, she's been smiling so much. Now her mouth is askew. Let's see, all Will and Kate do is take photos. That's about it. That's about it. And if William opens his mouth, God help him. Let me see, Marshall. Look at Willie looking sad to be sitting next to that black kid. Look at the black kid. He looks depressed having to sit next to poor Willie. Well, let's take another. Oh, okay, I get you. I like the girl sitting back there at the other corner there. She's like, ugh. I don't know. I don't know. I hesitate to read too much into this. However, that has never stopped me before. But yeah, yeah, they it just so happens the only seats that were available just happened to be next to people of color again, just like at the concert for the Jubilee. But this is embarrassing right here. This is embarrassing. This should have never happened. I don't know what in the world, but that right there, this is embarrassing. When I saw that, I'm like, I wonder why I've never seen this before. Well, probably because I don't pay attention to them like that. Now I do, of course. But there she is, just smiling and grinning, smiling and grinning. But I don't want to leave Willie out of this. Being let me see. Okay, there it is. Prince William spotted selling big issue in central London. Notice one of the squatties have taken license with that image of him sitting in the chair pulled by the natives. And there he is, the smile that he never smiles for Kate Middleton. He's using that smile for a perfect stranger as he stands in front of a dental office with them yellow teeth. And there, Will and Kate saving the planet. What about Workshop Will and Kate when they took off and went skiing rather than to go to the um it was the Commonwealth Day. This was 2017, I believe. They missed the Commonwealth Day because Willie and Katie decided to go skiing. And then this Prince William pins forward to cookbook celebrating the passage of 40th anniversary. His help with the homeless organization cookbook recalls Meghan Markle's 2018 charity cookbook made in partnership with the Hub Community Kitchen. Kate Middleton takes after Meghan Markle and dons an apron to volunteer in kitchen. You see that? Copy Kate and copy Will, both of them copying off the Duchess of Sussex. This is all part of the stunt. But I think that they have turned up the heat this time. I think at this point, they are going to try to make the Sussexes look as out of touch as possible. And if it seems like I'm talking about them a lot, I want to drive home the point. That was the whole point of the rest of the podcast after I spoke about the Duchess of Sussex. I just want to make this very clear that I think this is the okey doke is that they're going to try to pretend like Admiral Hall does not exist. I think they're going to try to pretend like the helicopter does not exist. Okay. And they're going to pretend like they're just moving to a 4-bedroom house to save the British taxpayers money so that they can ease the burden on the British taxpayers. Clever, isn't it? I think so, especially if they can get away with it. Let me see. Black Queen says, Katie Middleton is always staring into the camera, yet they accuse Meghan of always looking for camera. Tone deaf mediocrity abound. Yes. Okay. And let me take a scroll here. And Stephen Black says British Comic Con cosplay at its best. It is Comic Con cosplay. Oh man. Okay, they pushed Harry and Meghan just so that they can copy whatever they were doing. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you for your comments, everyone. Patricia Ann Franklin says they are trying too hard, and the worst thing is why they are forcing arms is why are they forcing them? Because it's that North America tour. The Cambridges has appeared to be so out of touch lately. And I think that they must have had some focus groups. They must have done some like polls that they're not sharing with people, demonstrating exactly how out of touch they are. I think that's what's going on here. Have no choice but to copy Meghan and Harry. They aren't used to doing anything. That is true. Again, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Um. Oh wait, not that one, but here. This right here. William was called out big time for this. Um, Robert Jobson had a scathing article. If you can go and find it, if it's still there. But Robert Jobson had a scathing article that he wrote about how irresponsible it was for Workshire William and Kate to take the kids skiing and miss out on the most important date on the Queen's calendar. They literally missed the um, Commonwealth Day so that they could take a vacation. And what was their reward? I'm going to tell you what the reward was: an £8 million helicopter. Maybe he told his grandma, you know what, Gangsta Gan Gan, if we had an £8 million helicopter, we would have made it. But since we didn't have one, we missed it. Ew, okay. Who knows what they tell her? Okay, Tiger, what is it? Tiger Hub. The difference is the Sussexes truly care and engage and listen. The Cambridges pretend to care and do nothing. I don't believe that. Let me see. Let me see. I think you're just pulling my leg. Let me see. Um,
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
Sometimes it's lots more than financial.
well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So
okay, Tiger Hub, I believe you. I believe you. You're right. At first, I didn't believe you, but after seeing this video,
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
Sometimes it's lots more than financial.
well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So
okay, yes, thank you.
sorry we can
Thank
only
you
come
for
and
your
give words.
comment.
We
I
can only
believe
come and
you
give
now.
words and comfort,
At
but
first, I had
we are
my
thinking about
doubts.
you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
I'm just kidding. I didn't doubt it, but I'm just doing like the Cambridges. I was just pretending. Let me see. That's why. Let me see. We donated all that money. The Queen donated all that money. Yes, exactly, because they are very sensitive to the fact that the Sussexes have been appearing more, well, actually, not appearing, but they are more caring and more generous. And so that is why the rest of the family is trying to reach out more. Now, Charles doesn't have to prove anything because with the Prince's Trust, Charles has donated a lot of money. We won't even discuss where he's gotten it from, but Charles has donated a lot of money over the years. Charles has built up his brand when it comes to philanthropy. William has yet to do that, and even the Queen is lacking when it comes to generosity. Skull and Pamela Porter says Skull and Bones are talentless, lazy, and lacking passion. They need to copy and paste all they all they got. Instead of an insult, it was told to take it as a compliment and keep it moving. Thank you so much for your comments. Okay, let me see. All right, Prince William. Prince William. Here's the hypocrisy: helicopter flights, private jet, multiple huge homes, personal train, climate change hypocrite. And right here, Flybe sent empty planes so William and Kate could travel economy. William and Kate are spotted outside Heathrow Airport with children. Look at how they got their backpacks and everything. These are just typical middle class kids in a typical middle class family. I'm trying to convince you guys that these are middle class people, but I don't think y'all believe me. How many people do you think would fly a Flybe? I can't even say it with a straight face. But why would why would they not fly Flybe if okay, why would they fly Flybe if they weren't just a typical middle class family? I think you guys are too harsh on Will and Kate. They are just normal regular people just like you and I. Nothing else. Nothing to see here, folks. So just move on and stop making fun of them. Look at Kate. She's wearing sneakers, trainers or whatever. She's just a typical mom. She's just a typical mom that takes her snack bag to the helicopter. God, you guys are so rude. Okay. Hi, Josie. What in the faded photocopy is this cookbook? Thank you so much for your super chat, and thank you for the for being a member of Royal Sussex. Baron, I wouldn't call Charlie Boy giving money to charities generous. That's why I said we shouldn't talk about where the money come from. But I mean, technically, he does give money. It's not like he just hangs on to it. But yeah, the money is probably a bit tainted. So I won't pretend otherwise. I mean, the money comes from some pretty dark places. As evident by the fact that not William, but Harry didn't want to have anything to do with that stuff. Charles was trying to pull him in, and Harry was just like, not even, not on your best day. They were trying to get that matter of fact. That is it. Who was the guy with the Dumfries house? And they were trying to get Harry to fly to the Middle East and do a photo op, and Harry was like, woo, no, that's too hot for me. And so no go. And then they even tried to throw Harry's name in there, and I believe Harry threatened to sue. I believe he threatened to sue because they tried to create this narrative that he had something to do with that guy, but no, that was all Charlie. So you're right about that. The money is bloody. Okay, so you know what? I was over here, wasn't I? Or nope, I was here. There we are. And so finally, for the COP26, the Cambridges decided to make a show of it by taking the train to Scotland. So Kate and Wills took the train up to Scotland. The Queen didn't go. There were billboards all over the place proclaiming that the royal family was full of hypocrites when it comes to the environment, and because of that, the Queen decided to stay home. Charles and Willie Boy, they decided that they would go, and it proved to be absolutely embarrassing. What's that about no train, no private train? Well, not this time. They didn't use the Queen's train. You know, that stuff should be in a museum. Royals spent more than £13 million of public money on private flights and helicopter journeys. And that was, when is this dated? That was before the COP26. The independent investigation follows Royals leading calls at I think this was after the COP26. But yeah, so hypocrites. Okay, Patricia Lane says, Baron, I have a question for my understanding. Not to change our topic subject, but when will Prince Harry be eligible to become an American citizen in the United States? I'm not sure. I don't know if that's actually required. Um, I don't even know if he wants to be an American citizen. Now, he is married, right? and he can apply for green card status. Part of the green card process is that you have a job. Now, oh gosh, I'm trying to think. There is a fast track to visa status by having by working and having a certain amount of income or something like that. But yeah, I'm not even sure that he's applied for American citizenship. And then too, let me say one more thing, because legally he is still officially a prince of the realm. The royal family, I believe, in the absence of the queen, or even with the queen, they have a certain diplomatic status. I mean, they do work as diplomats for the crown. So Harry may be under a diplomatic status that we don't know about or that nobody has considered. I haven't heard it mentioned before. I mean, not that he's a diplomat, not that he, works, as a diplomat, but it is like a constitutional position that he was born into. So he may not need to apply for American citizenship, but certainly he owns property here. He has financial ties here of a certain level that the average person does not. So, yeah, that's kind of hard to say, but I absolutely don't know for sure, or even if he's applying for citizenship. So he may not feel a need to do it. He may have some type of implied status as a member of the royal family, and that of being a senior royal, which he is certainly is still a senior royal. So I'm not even sure that he could be. You know how they say that you can't arrest someone who works for a consulate or an embassy worker. You know how they. I don't know if that status would apply to him. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know if they've been in talks with the State Department, and that's a good question, Patricia Lane, because I have been curious about that. What exactly is his legal status here? Joyce Ball says it would surprise me if Harry changes his citizenship. His father and brother will be king, and that just won't look good. His children are dual citizens. Well, and then this too: if he becomes an American citizen, he would have dual citizenship for sure, right? Um, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. I don't know, but it is a great question, and I would be curious to find out. Let me see. In fact, Cambridge has put more effort into PR, such as they are, instead of actually expending the energy on making meaningful impact, shows the world, not news to Squatty, how they're hardwired. Thank you so much, Thought to Share. Thank you. All right. Yes, but interesting question. I would love to know that exactly what status he has, whether or not he's applying for citizenship, or if he would be considered like a diplomat, you know? Okay, so oh, there's Will right there. Will and Kate. Um, I just keep sharing these photos because I don't want people to forget they exist. I had nothing to add to it, except for that is how the middle class Cambridges commute. Let me see. If Harry becomes a U.S. citizen, he will have to renounce any titles of nobility according to the Immigration and Nationalization Act. Well, then that's your answer right there. That's your answer right there. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. His birthright seems to be very important to him. Um, hmm. And Harry was careful to, if that is actually the birth certificate for Lily Diana, Harry was careful to include his title on the birth certificate. The Duchess of Sussex did not use her title; she just used her birth name, and Harry used his title, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. So um, I'm going to just say I doubt if he will. Um, well, you know what? I don't know. I really don't know, but that is an interesting question. And I'm so amazed that the tabloids have not tackled that. Let me see. Joan Commonwealther says, you don't have to change your country's citizenship to be a U.S. citizen. You can be a citizen of as many countries as you like. Well, did you guys know that as African Americans, that we all have dual citizenship with Liberia? I believe that's in their constitution. That if you are a descendant of slaves here in the United States, it is implied that you have dual citizenship with the nation of Liberia. That's on my bucket list to get a Liberian passport. Because some people have more than one passports, right? Lorna Williams says Harry has diplomatic status. He doesn't have to present a passport when traveling. He does not have to apply for citizenship, but since his wife is an American citizen. Well, see, that's what I was thinking, Lorna Williams. And nobody ever talks about that. But I believe that as a member of the royal family and a senior royal, that he would have some kind of diplomatic something. I'll just say something. Hi, Verta Sanchez. Oh, and thank you for the comment. Verta Sanchez says, I just checked on Google and it says that in order for Prince Harry to become a citizen of the United States, he will have to denounce all titles to his home country. Well, that ain't going to happen. I can tell you that right now. That much I'm sure of. That ain't going to happen. Okay. I've seen that. Black Queen, you don't hold back, do you? Look at these despicable. Wait a minute. Look at these despicable colonizers. Hi, B10 Pal, guys. He is a CIO, Chief Impact Officer at Better Up, and he can get a H1B1. Thank you. Come on, B10. Visa, which allows you to live in the U.S. While you work. Better Up can cover him that way. B10 Pal, that is absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. I love it. Thank you so much. Now you guys heard B10. I'm gonna go with that one. I B10. I was trying to articulate that, and I didn't know how to put it, but I knew the fact that he works and has a lot of money and owns property gives him some kind of status. But you have put it into words, and I thank you for it. I love when the squad comes together and works these things out. Okay, just call me Harry. Just call William. Let me see. Cambridge's to scrap protocol and use first names only. I believe that. And by the way, on the right side, remember I said they keep the Daily Mail in the pocket of the helicopter door? What do you see there? The Daily Mail in the pocket of the helicopter door. We black people need to stop making these R word use as prop. Okay, thank you, Trevor Rodney. Okay. All right, you guys. I think you guys are going to get out of here a little early today. So there's Jealous Will, jealous of his brother and his beautiful wife. And our planet has become more fragile. The pressing need to protect and restore our planet has never been more urgent. Prince William, as he hops on board a private jet. And there are the homes. Royal Escape, Prince William and Kate Middleton have secret third home, which fans know. Um, so there's Adelaide, there's the Kensington, there's Emerald Hall, there's the whole spread of properties at their disposal. But remember, they are just a typical working class, middle class family that just happens to have helicopters and SUVs and so on and so on. Thank you so much to our faves. And that, of course, is our Queen of Hearts, Princess Diana, and our Queen of Everything, Queen Doria. And I am going to look for your last comments for today. All this was taken care of for Harry after he stepped on our soil. Okay, thank you, Annie Bullard. And here, can you imagine Harry and Meghan carried around by island locals? Talk about tone deaf and blind. Well, the Queen and Philip has done it. I still cannot find any images of Prince Charles partaking in that. And also, I yeah, I don't think Prince Charles has done that. So Prince Charles, as I say, Prince Charles is a little quicker with this stuff than most people in that family, save for the Sussexes, of course. Adrian Burrows says, oh, that's for B10 Pal. I'm not going to look at that one then. Joan Commonwealth says, we call him many names, but he may not like any of them. Baltimore has been one of my favorites lately. Okay. Let me see, Baron. Can you shout out my mom, Viv? She's the one who sent me to your podcast. She's your number one squatty. Hey, Viv! Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Everybody, Viv wants to say hi, and I'm saying hi to her. So thank you, Viv, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. By the way, today, thank you, Sherry Ware, for the list of people that are supporting Royal Sussex today with their super chats and super stickers. We have Audrey Teschner, Alma, Alma Andrews. I missed that one, didn't I? Sean with the super chats. Carmen became a new member. And then Elaine Parker has been a member for 10 months. Elaine, thank you so much. 10 months. Wow, that's impressive. And then Elaine Parker also has a super sticker. And then Margarita Maxwell, also a super sticker. Black Queen, super sticker. And B. Thomas, a super sticker. And Josie Adase, also a super sticker. Or was it a super chat? But thank you all so much for supporting Royal Sussex. And happy hump day to you guys. Just a few more comments before we ginger avenger ourselves out of here. And also later, the Duchess of Success will make an appearance later today. And let me see if Facts and Two Cents is coming up. No, they are not. But yeah, okay. Did they? No, that was from yesterday. Okay, so thank you guys. Also, I have to say, I noticed that Sherry and Sarday turned off the comments on one of her videos. I don't know why I haven't discussed it with her, but I hope it wasn't because of trolls. Um, the trolls have been very, very active lately. And I thank you, Mod Squad, for dealing with so many of them. And I'm sorry it took me so long to figure out how to make it for subscribers only. And when that happens, I believe that only um, is for subscribers as recent as perhaps 2 months back or something like that, or more. 2 months back or more, or 30 days or more, something like that. So sorry it took so long to do that, but it is making things much better for us because this is our safe space and this is a chance for us to express ourselves without going into combat just to support our faves. And on a day like today, we are able to call out the hypocrites, the Cambridges, for their middle class cosplay. And we can do this with the peace of mind of knowing that we can say and comment on these things without a bunch of negative and nasty comments from the derangers. Believe me, they get their opportunity, and they have taken advantage of our openness for long enough. So I'm just glad we've been able. Oh, is that true? Facts and 2 cents at 3 o'clock. I just saw that. Facts and let me see, because it may be 3 o'clock your time, but for other people it may be something else. Okay, I see. They're live in 30 minutes. So yeah, see, for me that's 2 o'clock. But they're live in 30 minutes. So yeah, Facts and 2 cents. Lies and hypocrisy. That seems to be a theme today. I love it. Lies and hypocrisy. I'm telling you guys, nobody can prosecute a case better than Petal. Petal could make a cop cry if she wants to. So Petal should interrogate. I think Petal should do interrogations for, say, the FBI or something like that. I think she would be very credible if she because by the time she gets on the case, I'm like, yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, what about that? So you don't want to miss it because Petal is going to tackle, or it may be Pamela today too, but Petal and Pamela perhaps are going to tackle lies and hypocrisy. I love this. I hope this whole day with the Sussex squad is going to be calling out lies and hypocrisy. I know I've had a good time. I know I've had a good time. The lies and hypocrisy. I but just remember I said they're going for the middle class thing. Petal may have a totally different take on it, but I'll be interested to find out. And I will listen very discreetly. But yes, today is a good day for that. Call them out. The lies and hypocrisy. Coming up on Facts and Two Cents. But yeah, well, those are our two eco warriors, and our eco warriors are headed toward their gas guzzling, propane burning helicopter that Gangster Gan purchased for the rock bottom price of £8 million. Oh, I'm sorry, that's for someone else. Okay. All right, so that's our last word of the day. Berta Sanchez says, blessings, everyone. All right, thank you, Berta. And so let's do a ginger binge and we'll call it a day. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Love you guys. Q Ginger Avenger. And remember to call out that hypocrisy wherever, wherever you find it. Call them out because they are up to no good and they are trying to create embarrassment for our faves, and we're just not going to let that happen. Moving into a 4-bedroom house with no servants, as if that'll be the day. Okay, cute Ginger Avenger. Every time I think about that, though, I'm just like, really, really.
Naomi Osaka, Simone Biles, and Meghan Markle said no. They said that they were going to prioritize their own mental health over everything else. And do you know what happened? People dragged them through the mud for not putting the Olympics, the press, the monarchy over their own needs. They were attacked for saying, I need to take care of myself. I need help. This is the typical reaction to when black women say no, or when black women set boundaries, when they speak up for themselves, when they say what they want or what they need, or even if they're just venting. The world has been conditioned to believe that black women can bear the worst and still keep moving. When we do not abide by the expectations of the world, we are immediately punished. It's almost as though we have broken some unspoken social contract, like we are not upholding our end of the bargain, a bargain that we did not agree to. When black women say no more, they are seen as angry black women. They are seen as selfish or difficult, considered not a team player, that she's not qualified for whatever job that she's doing or wants to do, that she is seeking attention. When a black woman says no, she doesn't get the raise or the promotion.
Okay. I forget the name of the lady that made that, but I don't know. I just felt like sharing it. Um, well, I just got something in my inbox from one of the squatties. I don't want to say her name because I don't know. Maybe she don't want people to know that she inboxes me, but I do appreciate it, and I'll share it with you guys. So let me take this away and I will share it for those of you that decided to stay along for a little while longer. William and Kate aren't humble, they are a pair of spoiled kids wasting your money. And that was from 2014. Wow, thank you for that. Um, and then there's this one. I've seen this one before. As a matter of fact, I have it in my archives somewhere, but this is the easiest way to share it with you. Preparing food for the homeless, grin. Visiting children, what is that? Palliative care, grin. Holocaust Memorial, grin. And Veterans Day, I'll just play with, I'm sorry, honoring veterans, I'll just play with my hair. I'll twirl my hair. That's what I'll do. But yeah, those are some of the more inappropriate moments of the Duchess of Doolittle on days when she should have shown some type of decorum and respect. She decided that it was an occasion that she could grin, 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 hair twirl, grin. So, anyway, I think I've gotten that out of my system. They mean to try to make a mockery of the Sussexes, trust and believe. And I am just curious to see what Pedal has to say. This is going to be good. But yeah, so that is matter of fact, let me do that too. Because I know today is going to be absolutely juicy. Let me find Pedal's link. Pedal has just gotten over 4,000 subscribers because you guys are responding to the hard work, and Pedal does work hard, and we should support her. So let me get the link, and I will put that in so you guys can go and join in about 20 minutes. Okay, so I got this, and then we'll call it a day here on Royal Sussex. So Pedal is here and there. Oh, look at how good I'm getting at doing this. Look at that. Come on, look at that. Look at that. See how fast that was? Remember the first time I tried to do that? I mean, we had a chance to go to the concession stand and get popcorn and come back to our seats. And I was still trying to pin a comment. But now I have done it lickety split. So, oh, definitely, definitely. You know, I keep my receipts. I always keep my receipts, Edney. I always keep my receipts. Okay. Oh, you know, I love Petal. I think Petal is just absolutely amazing. I love her energy. Okay, you guys, that's it for today. Love you guys, and I'm out of here. Maybe late tomorrow. I haven't decided. I may be either early or late. Not sure, but not the usual time tomorrow for certain. So, um, I will decide late tonight. I'll post the time for tomorrow. But again, maybe early, maybe late, not sure. But thank you guys for participating and thank you guys for watching. Thank you, moderators. And thank you, B10 Pal, for the H1, whatever that was. B1 something. Thank you. That was well done. Okay. Love you guys. I'm out of here.